Guys, we couldn't figure out how to turn the screen the other way, so we're just gonna be like pushing ourselves in here. But my husband's back, and most of you have already watched the last vlog where I went to the airport to get him. So we wanted to do a live if you guys had any questions, and I feel like we have a lot to go over anyways.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of questions on all the comments.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions on the comments, and I can't always get to every single one, so that's why it's also good for us to do a live, so that we normally, if you get to it quick enough, we normally can answer everybody's questions as they get here. But my husband's been here 2 days now?
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days, and he kind of got thrown into it because I feel like the last 2 days we've already been super busy. Like Quince practice just got done, and I feel like there's a lot to talk about for the Quince practice as well.
There's just a lot to keep up with.
Hi guys, Garden Grove, California. Hola, que gustan? Can you read it from there?
No.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull it closer so we can read your guys' comments because it's so small on this side. Puerto Rico. Oh, hola. Greetings from Houston, Texas. Hi, you guys. All right, hold on, everybody. We're trying to get our things set up so that we can. Okay, it should stay there, right?
I should.
Okay. Hi from San Diego, watching from Arizona. How was the adjustment to the higher elevation?
I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the elevation. I don't feel like it's a drag or anything. I'm more just tired from traveling than anything else. I think yesterday I only got like 2 hours of sleep.
I feel though like, do you ever feel though like your breathing and stuff is better here? I don't know why, but like my joints don't hurt as much here. I don't know if it's like the dry air.
Yeah, just probably because it's hot. It's warm out.
Hi family, love all you from Illinois. Hola. Your channel is growing by leaps and bounds. Oh, thank you. Love you guys. Love your guys' vlog style. Thank you. Hello from Houston. Soy de La Barca, Jalisco. Hello from Wisconsin. Every time somebody says they're from Wisconsin, it makes me think of
Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah, like cheese curds.
Yeah.
You guys don't know
Culver's.
Yeah, I miss Culver's cheese curds. I've even looked up recipes and they just are not the same. Hi from Guadalajara. You should go to visit Altos de Jalisco. Do you know where that is?
No, I'm sure we can look it up though.
That is one thing me and my husband, after the Quince, because we are feeling a little stressed with the Quince coming up, but after the Quince, we have always talked about wanting to do more things as a family. So I feel like we're going to try to make that a priority, taking little trips around where we live.
Well, I just feel like there's so many places in Mexico that are just so beautiful, and I kind of want to experience more of Mexico and just not our little town.
Right. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, and the thing is, we are not the type of people, we don't want to go take these like 5-star hotel vacations. I feel like we love the culture here. And like in Hamai, there's some ruins, like church ruins.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go see those. I love the historical churches. I want to go see more of Mexico in that way. And so hopefully after the Quince, we're going to be able to, on the weekends, take some trips and do things like that. Hello from North.
I said that you're close to San Ignacio. I'm not really sure where that's at.
San Ignacio. It sounds familiar though. Hello from Dallas, Texas. It's really hot over here, 100 plus. Oh my gosh. The boys just got their Ariat shirts and my aunt sent them from Dallas. So that's going to be in the next vlog. They were so excited, you guys. During dance class, they kept asking to try them on. And the dance teacher's like, you have to wait till after. Moved in September 17th from the UK. We are so excited and love watching your vlogs.
Oh, thank you.
6 children together. My dad is from San Martin Hidalgo. Is that where your
San
mom's
Martin
from?
Hidalgo, no. My mom's from Durango.
Ah. How long is Lalo staying? Lalo is staying permanently.
Yeah, I hope permanently. I don't have any plans on going anywhere anytime soon.
Is there a church in Puerto Vallarta, la Iglesia de Virgen? I think you guys would love it. I would love that. And Puerto Vallarta's like, I think, a 2.5 hour bus ride or drive. So that would be really beautiful. We've never been to the oceans here in Mexico. We've never really left our ranch.
No.
A couple of surrounding towns, but
And it makes it hard because we have animals and stuff that we got to take care of, and we can't
Right.
just leave it with somebody. Like everybody here is scared of our dogs, so like we can't leave our dogs with anybody.
except for your mom, she can
Yeah.
help with the dogs. The dogs love Grandma Hilda. Hello from Houston, Texas. Love your daughters and looking and you making Mexico videos. They're so cute and adorable, beautiful family. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Give the PayPal so she can. Yes, a lot of people ask about giving towards the quince, and a couple people have, and you guys, it's a blessing to us. Like, because we didn't have this huge budget for the quince, and it's different here in the ranch. It's different for like even the chambalan kids. They can't just go off and buy brand new outfits. So because people have been able to help us, we've been able to do extra things, even for the kids in the ranch that are going to be a part of the quince. But somebody was asking, how do you help towards that? And we have a PayPal that is on our YouTube page. So if you want to help towards the quince, you can give towards it, and then just leave your name so that I can put it down as madrino or padrino on the list during her quince.
But it's madrina.
Madrina.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my city overrun with expats. But y'all should come visit sometime. It is beautiful, little city, have a lot of nature. Oh, I would love to go there.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Buenas tardes.
Saludos a todos de Bakersfield.
I feel like we're old because we're like.
I know, I'm
trying
like
to
squinting
read.
like hardcore to see this little tiny letters.
We really need to get like reading glasses when we do a live.
I know. Saludos a todos de Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. You guys have a P.O. box in Michigan, but how you get your gifts. Okay, that was something I wanted to answer. So we couldn't do a P.O. box in Mexico, and both of our families are from Michigan, and they come back and forth a lot. So what we did was we put the P.O. box in mine and my husband's name, and then also certain people in our family can pick up things. For example, his mom, she goes back and forth to Michigan all the time, like every 2 months. She's in Michigan, and then she's in my care. And then my mom is coming 2 days before the quince, so she's gonna check it right before she leaves. So anything people send, they'll put in a suitcase, they'll bring it to us, and then we will open it on our lives or in our vlogs. But that's why we had to do it in Michigan.
Well, to add to that, you can't get a P.O. box in Mexico from the
Right.
United States.
Even to send mail here, like my mom wanted to express just a little envelope thing, and it was gonna cost her $200, and I was like, that is just crazy. So my family and his family, when they come, they'll bring things to us, or when we go to visit our family in Mexico, we'll check it as well.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer this real quick.
Okay.
It says, how did I learn Spanish? That's my first language.
So my husband, he was born here in the ranch, but then when you were 4,
Yeah.
he went to California with his parents. So him and his parents, him and his brother they all came here to California illegally, but then they all eventually got their residency, and he learned English once he started school.
Yeah, so I started going to preschool in California, and I went all the way through high school.
And it's so curious to me because, like, growing up, you don't always think about that, how the Hispanic children who are in your kids' school didn't even start learning English most of the time until they started school. Just like my kids did not learn Spanish until they started school here in Mexico.
Well, what's weird to me, I think I mentioned this before, what's weird to me is I don't remember who taught me how to, like, write and read in Spanish. I don't know if that just comes along with learning English, like, or another language.
Right. How far are you from Yago?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
My husband just got his citizenship, and we want to go back to his hometown with our kids. But, oh, you're a little scared. I'm going to be honest with you. The first time I had to come to the ranch in Mexico, I came by myself with Abby because my husband was already here. and I was terrified. I was so scared, and I was going by myself, and I didn't speak Spanish, and I had a little baby with me, and it turned out to be a blessing. So I would just suggest you pray about it, and God will give you that open door of like the right time. And I'm gonna tell you, if he has family there, you're not gonna believe how happy they are to see when like their family comes back. Like even today, people were stopping in the streets when they seen my husband go by, and they're like, "You're back, like you're home." And it's not even just your close family; it's like distant cousins and
just
friends.
Just people that either knew my dad or people that watched me as a kid. You know what I mean? Before I left here.
So you'll love it. I suggest that you go and you don't be afraid. It's hard to understand all the love that people have here, especially for family they haven't seen in a really long time. Hello from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Oh, there's a lot of people from Wisconsin. Is there anything you guys need or want? I feel like we're okay right now as far as like, I feel
Really,
like
I wanna thank you guys. That's the only thing we want or need. You know what I mean? But we don't need anything as far as living here or anything like that. If anything, we would want something for the kids that wanna attend the quinceañera, the chambelanes. Really, everything's gonna go to them because they can't really afford some of this stuff.
right. So that was the boys. They
Yeah.
just left. There's 3 boys, and they were nervous. So last week they asked me about boots, and they were nervous because they don't have nice vaquero boots, like cowboy boots. And they were like, "Will you be able to buy those for us?" And that takes a lot for them to ask that because they didn't grow up
Well, they just
asking
don't-
for anything.
They just don't have the resources.
Right, and they don't want to go not feeling like comfortable. And I was like, don't worry about it, you guys. Like, I'll do what I have to make sure you guys look nice. That doesn't mean we're buying them $300 boots, but it means like I told my husband next week or this week I want to take them out to Ototanico, is that how you say it? And I wanted them to try on the boots, like show us what ones they like, try them on, and then the next week, me and my husband will go and buy them the boots. Also, we have to do my daughter's photos with them, but they're so excited, you guys. I wish you could see them at our house practicing. Like, they just sit there and laugh and joke around, and it's just fun. I love that they're happy. Makes me happy.
And for you guys that are asking why there's only 3, my daughter's school is really, really small. How many students do you think are in her class?
Maybe.
12?
Yeah, maybe. But not just because it's small. Also, we wanted it small because I wanted to be able to afford to buy the kids what they needed.
Yeah.
If we had 12 boys and 12 girls, I couldn't buy them all what they need. But I knew if we had 3 boys and then 2 girls, I knew we would be able to like do this, like go and buy them boots. And the funny thing is, Abby knows us buying them boots takes away from things like for her party, and she's okay with that. Like, she wants her friends comfortable and feeling good. So that's something. If you guys want to give towards the 3 boys and the 2 girls that are in the quince, they would absolutely love that. And they've been good being on my YouTube videos. I had to tell them though, they can't be throwing up their cool little like signs. I'm like, you guys have to like,
Yeah.
you can't be saying swear words in Spanish. Annabelle looks una bonita familia.
Gracias.
Do you still skate, Lalo? I'm gonna check on the girls real quick.
No, I tried to do like a kickflip the other day on one of Cristiano's boards, and I couldn't even keep my balance. Amy, that's like the conclusion that we came to as well. A lot of people ask us about the safety of Mexico, and I can't speak for everybody else because, like I said, I haven't left my town. We just haven't experienced any of what anybody's told us about Mexico. I'm sure there is corruption, and I'm sure there is places that are dangerous, but I feel like the United States has that too. Saludos a todos los de Texas. Big hearts, thank you. I don't think we're famous in Mexico. Oliver, please stop.
Okay, so let me show you. All right, I'm back, you guys. I had to take care of the little kids real quick.
I don't know if you want to keep reading
Yes.
this. Oh my gosh.
Hi from Chicago. Hi.
Saludos a todos de Chicago.
From Phoenix, Arizona. I say, why your husband won't stay in Mexico? He's staying in Mexico now. It's just gonna be an adjustment, you guys. Like, to make an income, I'm gonna do photography and I do vlogs for you guys. And then my husband really wants to organically farm, especially like just for our family and to sell. I feel like both of me and him have different trades, different talents, different things we can do, and especially in Mexico, you can use them to
Well,
help.
I think that's key. I think that's key to having multiple incomes in Mexico. I don't have to just depend on one thing.
Right. It is scary though. It's nerve-wracking for anybody, you know, but we're so happy here with the little we have. So we're just gonna do our best.
Ustedes se ven muy jóvenes para tener sociedad. ¿De qué nos vamos a mantener? Pues de diferentes cosas. De la fotografía de mi esposa, de mi soldadura, de la tierra. Tenemos una labor que es de mi mamá, que también podemos sembrar. Tenemos diferentes propiedades, de animales, de vegetales, de todo lo que se puede hacer.
Hello, my friend. Are you going to Ocotlan in September? We are thinking of doing a small photo shoot in the Templo. It's La Plaza Principal. Do you think that's possible? Thanks. Oh, that would be wonderful. You guys can go to my Instagram too and message me. Another family asked me, they knew me and my family just personally, and they asked me when they come for vacation if I can do their photos in their rancho. So that would be really cool if you're ever out in Ocotlan, especially in Ocotlan Plaza. It's so beautiful. I love doing photos out there.
Saludos a todos de Denver.
Truly so sweet. I love you guys. Oh, thank you so much, and all the animals. I wish you could see the baby ducks personally. They're so funny. It's like watching a TV show, just sitting out there watching them.
Tony Joe, we'd rather not answer that just because of our family safety. There's some crazy people out there.
Want to wish the best. Mejor. Stay with your family more time, but love got beautiful family. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're trying to read through the comments as fast as we can.
Oh my gosh. How are the bunnies? The bunnies are good. Blackie Chan's running around here somewhere.
Oh
Man,
my
he scared the crap out of me last night because what I seen it was like a blob.
No, and you're not used to
I
it,
know.
right? So then, yeah, when we first got him and he was running around one night, I woke up to go to the bathroom and he ran past me. I thought it was a rat and I screamed. And Abby laughs every time, but you forget. But he's so sweet. He knows where we're at and he'll just like plop down next to our feet and just like wait for us.
I know.
Someone said the other day it's a girl. She checked.
Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy.
Karina, hola. Saludos.
I feel like we need reading glasses.
Man, I'm like squinting. And then the light from the kitchen is like right in my eyes. So I'm like, man.
A hurricane passed us. Oh, shoot. From Michigan, hola. It's difficult for you to adapt. I'm going to tell you guys, the first year here was extremely hard for me to adapt. And it was so difficult because I loved Mexico, but I felt really, really homesick and just getting used to like a calm life compared to a like go, 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 go life was hard, but now it feels like this is home. It feels right to be here. It just took some time.
Yesenia, sí está lloviendo bastante. How did you guys meet? Do you want to answer that?
My husband doesn't remember the first time we met. I bet he doesn't.
I mean, what do you consider the first time? Like, we knew each other. Well, I mean,
We knew each other for a really long
Yeah.
time. But I remember the first time we met, and my husband is a couple years older than me, and I was best friends with his sister, and I knew his sister had brothers, but I'd never met Lalo yet, and he picked us up from school one day, and we were already in high school. I was probably a senior, and my best friend was like, "Oh, this is my brother Lalo," and he turned around and said hi to me, and I was like, "Oh my!" It was like one of those things on, what's that, Hotel Transylvania, where like you feel a zing. I was like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. But then we didn't even start dating till years later.
saludos a todos de Fresno.
Lalo, by chance you don't work in the union. Have you retired to be able to live? A lot of people do retire in the union and come here to live, but my husband has not
No,
retired.
unfortunately, I'm not retired, no.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys, I just want to let you know, anything people are giving to us right now is going towards the kids that are in my daughter's quinceañera that have lived here on the ranch their whole life. We are buying them special boots and special outfits just so they feel good the day of the quince. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the day of the quince, you'll be able to see them wearing nice things, and you'll know you'll be a part of that. And those nice things they'll be wearing the rest of the year. They'll be so happy.
Amy, thank you for that.
Please don't forget to hit that like button. That's what someone else said. Thank you guys. Yes, please don't forget to. And I would also like to say, because somebody mentioned my husband, did he retire? Me and my husband had a really have like self-control and sacrifice a lot to be able to move here. Like, for example, we had to save up so we could buy a car so we don't have car payments, or we had to give up a lot of like materialistic things to save to be here.
Not only that, I mean, we gave up, having a house in Michigan. We had our own house, that we didn't have to do this. We didn't have to do any of this. We wanted to, see our kids be kids, actually be kids. I remember being in California, I'd get home, throw my backpack on the stinking couch, and I was off skating.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless we had something to do with my dad. Thank you so much. Unless I had something to do with my dad, that's what we were doing. We weren't, sitting around, and it literally broke my heart to see my kids, all winter sit inside. We could go outside and have a snowball fight or whatever, but shoot, it took you longer to get them dressed than what we were outside.
And I'm going to tell you guys what clicked for us, because we had all of our kids in the United States, and my daughter and Cristiano, my two oldest, they went to school in the United States. And when my youngest Penelope was born, we decided to take a vacation to Mexico. We hadn't been back in years. And
Hi, Piper.
hi. Oh, and our kids were old enough then to play more, and something clicked in us. Like, our daughter was outside and she was eating all this food, and they were playing in the plaza, and we were like, we'll never get this in the States. And also, my kids have such deep-rooted history here. I wanted them to know Spanish. I wanted them to know their family. So when they're older, they wouldn't have to rely on my husband to come back here. They could just be like, I'm going to my rancho, and they get up and go. And it's coming true now. Like, we didn't know if this would happen. We didn't know if we'd make it. We didn't know if we just made the biggest mistake of our life moving out here. It was so scary.
I mean, honestly, we literally had to set a budget and say, if we get to this amount, we cannot stay in Mexico any longer.
Right. And so we had to know, like, in the back of our head, like me learning to cook, I wanted to learn to cook, but I had to. We had to do this for our family. And, worst case scenario, it didn't work. Okay, we go back and we do the same thing we're doing in the United States, but you guys, I prayed so hard, and it's one of those things where, like, it's crushing you, and then God's just like, all right, like, you put in the work, you did it. So we still have times, like, even right now, we're like, okay, my husband's back. We really got to push towards our dreams for this.
I'd rather know that I at least tried and failed than not try at all, because that would have ate at me the rest of my life.
And I'm going to tell you guys, our family loves us so much. But they were not like, yes, do it, wonderful. They were like, this might not work. Are you guys doing the right things? Are you doing the wrong things for your family? We had to really trust in God when that's like all we had. That's all we could do.
They're scary but worth it.
What?
It says the biggest decisions are scary.
Yeah, very scary. Yeah, people don't like, people tell me, ask me here all the time, they're like, what, you don't want to live in the States? So like, most people want to get to the States. And I'm like, no. I was like, they just don't know yet what they're missing out on.
Hello from Australia.
Oh, hi. Okay, we'll start reading some of the comments now. Sorry, you guys.
I'm sorry.
God bless you all. Thank you. And thank you everybody who has given towards the kids. Their next practice is Wednesday, and I'm going to tell them that people have given towards them. And they just like can't even wrap their head around it. I can't wait to vlog taking them out to the city to pick their boots. I don't think they've ever been able to just go out to the city and be like, okay, let's pick a nice pair of boots that you guys like.
Wait, I have to answer this. Any future in babies?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. Because I have 4, and I always, after each kid, I was like, I could have another, I could have. But with Penelope, my youngest, I feel very content. And I feel like PP feels that way. Somebody said you guys make a cute couple. And it's funny because me and my husband are a little bit opposite.
We are.
But it works together somehow.
They say opposites attract, so.
I love that you post several times a week. I love waking up and watching you do chores. Oh, thank you. You guys, my husband just bought me a coffee machine. So now we're going to go out to Oakland and buy like the fresh ground coffee you guys have been talking about. Okay,
I'm not sure what he means by that.
You can put some of you guys in a timeout for a long time. Okay, there we go. My wife and I love your channel, Mel. Oh, thank you so much. Opposite in what ways? I think my husband is a little more serious, and he's thinking more like, how am I gonna get this done? And then I'm more like, I don't know. I'm just a little bit more go with the flow, maybe. But like, it helps us both. So then I take things more seriously, but then he lets go a little bit. So I don't know why it works, but it does.
I feel like you're a bit more whimsical than I am. If that is even a word.
That would make sense. A little more whimsical. And my husband's a little more like serious.
Where are your kids?
Okay, my kids, they're all in the bedroom right now. I just had to go get them out of the shower. They actually had school this morning, so they are exhausted. But I'm sure you're going to see one. Oh, and you guys, we rescued a kitten today. Like a 10-day-old kitten. So they're in the bedroom, bottle feeding. Out of all the people, we were in the city, and there's tons and tons of people around. And my husband's like, there's a kitten under that car. And I'm like, what? And then another car pulls in, and we thought it ran it over. The little girls are crying. There's like pure chaos. My husband is like calm as a cucumber. I'm running. I like dive under the car, grab the baby kitten, and I'm looking for its mom. We think it fell out of a car.
I think whoever owned the first car that was parked there. Hi, Pumpkin.
Oh, here she comes. You gotta get a little closer.
Abigail thinks it's a baby panther, not really a kitten.
You guys, it doesn't look like a kitten to me. It looks like it could be something else. My husband says it's a kitten, but we took it to the vet while we were in Oakland, and he said it's probably 10 days old and gave us a little bottle. We don't know. I hope it didn't get hit by a car. It's doing good. We've had it all day. So I'm hoping it stays good. But that's where they're all at. They've been arguing over who gets to cradle the kitten and bottle feed it all day. Electric, a shout out. Oh, it's going so fast, you guys. It better not be a panther. That's all I'm saying, because we are in Mexico and like weird random things happen sometimes. But the vet did say it was a kitten.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jason
Jo-
Guzman.
And then look at.
Oh, Joanne Guzman, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, you guys, you don't even know. The kids are gonna be so happy, and I'm gonna vlog them going to get their boots. Let me go back down. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Erin, you're a very strong woman, and at the same time sweet. Your family is gorgeous. Thank you so much. I have 7 dogs and 2 cats.
gosh.
Oh. It's hard not to. If our dog Chica wasn't mean towards other dogs, I would have rescued. I think God did that on purpose so that I wouldn't rescue every stray in the ranch.
Edgar Garcia, I would love to get more animals right now. I just feel like we have to focus on one thing at a time.
Me and my husband were talking about that today. We want to really, like for example, him and the kids were out there all day yesterday working on the back stalls, and they cleaned them out. My next task is I really want to paint them, and just get them ready for new animals so that the animals are comfortable, so that we're comfortable. So we have a couple cleanup chores, a couple tasks we need to do. And then we'll start talking about that because we love animals. That's part of the reason living in Mexico too. We love our kids learn so much responsibility going and checking for eggs, learning how to make waterers, how to make feeders. My kids are so innovative, and mostly because of my husband teaching them things. When he left, he has like a water system in the backyard with all these pipes and stuff, and I was like, I'm never gonna know how this works. And Abby comes back there and she's like, this goes to this, and if you need to fix it, you do this. And I was like, wow, he taught them so much like I didn't even know about. And so I love that for our kids, that they're gonna grow up being like, we can do this.
Melissa, there's tons of projects. Right now, it's just maintenance, really just cleaning up and maintenance, and then kind of go from there. You know, like my wife was saying, kind of, you know, just clean up and organize things, make them look pretty. That there goes a whimsical again.
Well, I was gonna say, because my husband's like, there's tons of projects, and that's where we're opposite, because I don't see like projects. But then when he started cleaning the back stalls, I'm like, oh, I could paint this, and I could do this, and it would look so beautiful walking back here. So we like complement each other in that way. Will you guys adopt me? Oh.
Saludos a todos de California.
Hi from California. Oh. Okay, Sam just donated.
Oh my gosh. They dead too.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. Abigail, come here. I'm gonna tell Abigail, you
She
guys.
said, I got you guys. I need you to be my parents.
I don't know, my husband's kind of strict. Abigail,
Hi, Jessica.
people just donated so much towards the boys getting their boots in Ototanico.
Thank you.
We were telling
Boys
them.
are gonna be so happy.
I know. I wish they could fully see how excited these boys are. Oh, Abby.
Hold on, I want to answer
Look at-
this real quick.
The boys are gonna be so excited.
They are going.
There's different parts of Mexico. Mexico is beautiful, but overall, not close to a big city makes living.
Is it
Man,
so
I don't know.
good?
I don't know if that's the case or not for me. I don't know if I just like ranch life, or because I wouldn't be able to have animals in Michigan. I can tell you that much right now. It would be such a pain to even keep chickens. The water would be freezing all the time.
And people complain a lot, like in Mexico, people don't complain about anything. Like there's chismosas, but it's kind of funny to us, but there's, like our dogs bark all night at the other dogs in the street, and we have neighbors all around us, and they don't say anything. Like, or our chickens get out, nobody complains. Like my daughter could ride a horse to school and leave it there till she got out and ride it home, and nobody would say anything. They'd be like, "Oh, it's so cool you have a horse."
What does she have now? She has a little kitten that we rescued from
Show 'em.
Ocotlán.
It was in the middle of the street, and you guys, I jumped in the middle of a car to get under there and save it.
Oh, look how
Tell me if you
cute.
guys think it's a baby panther.
No, look at its tail. Its tail's really long. It's a normal sized tail. Look at it. Let me show you.
We think it fell out of a car,
But
and we brought it to a vet, and then all he said we can do is bottle feed it, and then we just brought it home. But it doesn't look like a normal kitten. My husband said it looks like a normal kitten, but I'm a little nervous.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it's
an
just a
alpha
chubby
now.
kitten.
But it's like face is chubby, its body's not.
Right.
She said, I think it's a baby panther too. Oh no.
No, but like, look how long its tail is. That's the concern.
Baby panther. Oh no.
No, you guys, I would not. I would have to call the zoo in Guadalajara and
Wait till you start seeing spots.
is already bigger
Yeah, it has spots.
than that at birth. Okay, so somebody just said a baby panther is bigger than that at birth, so I'm not gonna panic. Because we don't know where it came from. Like, it literally fell out of somebody's car, or they threw it. We don't know.
No, I think what happened was whoever was parked there before, it was a Hummer that was parked there, and I think they might keep that car in storage. I think maybe the cat, whatever mom cat had their babies there, had it inside the frame somewhere, in either their engine bay or something.
Kathy, thank you so, so much.
Kathy, thank you.
You guys are making me emotional because you just, like, I'm gonna have to vlog the whole trip for these boys because you don't know how happy they are going to be.
I think I took a video of them trying on the shirts. I'll send them.
No, I know. They were just like, didn't want to take them off.
I sat on back for practice for like an extra hour just trying on the shirts.
Oh.
Did you show the people that are chocolate you sent me?
No, it's not horchata. I made mazapan agua fresca today, you guys, and I put it in my vlog, and Abby's already had 3 cups of it.
It's bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hold on, you guys.
She said, please vlog it. I think she did.
Oh. Look it up. I saw a video of a person found one same size almost in health, and it was so tiny. Yeah, I seen that same video, and that's why I was concerned. But it might just be a black cat. It does have some white on its belly. Now my husband's looking at it. I better double check.
Listen, we're giving it to the neighbor.
That's so funny. He did like a double check. So excited to see your family making memories together. Thank you. I lived in Mexico for 2 years. I love it. I love to be a part of the family. Aww.
Oh no, Mom.
Lalo is a coffee drinker, and I am more of a dark coffee person. I don't put as much creamer and stuff. I love honey. My husband is more of like the light coffee drinker.
Listen, I don't like the flavor of coffee, or at least what we buy in coffee. I just like the sweetness. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on here, but I'm diabetic, so yeah, I mean, I think like sugar, I'm like attracted to it for some reason.
Oh yeah, I don't think you've ever told them that you're diabetic before. And a lot of people in Mexico are, but he just found out a couple years ago. When is the quince? The quince is at the end of July. We have about 3 weeks left, you guys.
So this person
Not
said,
yet.
hi, Aaron, who will pick up the P.O. boxes?
So we said that a little bit earlier, but I am going to put it in a vlog. We both have our whole entire family in Michigan, and they come back and forth all the time. Like, for example, his mom goes back and forth about every 2 months, or I always have family coming to visit. So when every like month, they, like, for example, my mom's going to check the P.O. box because she's coming
sorry.
about 2 days before the quince. So she's going to check the P.O. box. If anybody sent anything, she's going to be bringing it here to Mexico, and then we will be opening it as a family. The people that sent a package sent a present for Abby and a present. Oh, thank you so much. That would be so cool.
Saludos a todos de
Double
Pomona.
shots espressos religiously. Oh my gosh, Starbucks double shot espresso sounds so good. When I went to the Guadalajara airport, I wanted Starbucks, but the line was extremely long.
Anita, yes, I do. I like all kinds of tacos with a whole bunch of hot sauce.
Him and Cristiano eat cabeza y de lengua.
Banda.
Veracruz. Oh, we live in Wisconsin now. Love your family. Makes me miss Mexico so much.
Oh, man.
I hope it helps people feel comfortable coming to visit because before we moved here, I always tried to look for YouTube videos about families like me, and I couldn't find very many. And I wanted to document my kid's life, but I also wanted people to see like something rare we were doing, like what if somebody else wants to do what I do. So hopefully it helps people feel like they can come here and they can see their families again.
Elena Montoya, saludos a todos in Phoenix. My mom's in Phoenix right now.
She's in Yuma. Oh,
Gary, hey.
look at this one right here.
What?
Mariscos,
What?
right here.
Do you guys like mariscos? Yes.
Where is?
Mariscos is seafood.
Oh, okay. She is right here next to us. She's reading all the comments with us. She loves seafood.
I love seafood.
Like they get it from their dad. They'll eat any type of seafood.
Octopus is even good. I tried octopus when I went to the restaurant.
You know what? You guys want to know what's funny is Abigail wouldn't eat meat for
Yeah, I was like
the
peanut butter
longest time.
jellies for my whole life.
Right. Me and my husband were just talking about that, how people comment how good of eaters our kids are. And I take it for granted. I forgot when we were in the States, they weren't good eaters. And then when we came to Mexico,
Because the food's good here.
right, we don't know how we even convinced them to like try all these foods. And now they,
I think
All
it was
day.
more. I think it was more. They started seeing that their friends were also eating this stuff.
right.
So it wasn't only us telling them, hey, you should try this. It was also coming from their peers.
And just the way it smells. I mean, you guys don't, if you've never been to Mexico, especially in these ranchos, everybody like cooks dinner at the same time and you're running down the streets and it's just the most beautiful smell. I'm like, I wish I could just walk in your house right now and be like, what are you cooking? Can I make it? Most of the time I can, but.
That's what you do to Lola. You're like,
Right, I was gonna say, most of the time I do
Wait,
do that
wait. Hold
actually.
on. We gotta answer this.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, Abby's trying to, oh,
So it
someone's yelling
says-
for you. Oh.
So it says, do you have any ideas or advice on what can be done to live on 100,000?
Corn.
I'm 40 years old and I'm not in Mexico. Greg Rojas?
Wait, do you have any ideas or advice on what you can do to live on 100K? Okay, from my point of view, because I have to budget a lot with the kids, we gave up. For example, my clothes, like all my clothes when I was in the United States, I bought from Goodwill, like from secondhand stores, or I keep my clothes until I can't keep them anymore. There was things that had to not be as important to me. You know what I mean? I think, and my kids don't even care about new clothes. Like for special occasions, like their birthday or the quince, we get them nice things. But I feel like we had to be willing to not have car payments. We had to be willing to not get credit cards at stores. We still don't have credit cards.
I don't even own a credit card.
Right. Like we can't go like rent cars from the airport or something. You know, we figure out our life. Just and I'll go pick them up. I had to learn to drive and cook at home a lot.
Yes, we will be using our outdoor oven more often now.
Oh, we were just talking about that. When my husband was here, he keeps it a lot
Gary,
cleaner than I do.
Gary, I do need glasses.
The reason I don't use outdoor kitchen a lot is because I'm scared of spiders, like in the wood and stuff. And when my husband's here, he always starts the fire for me and cleans it out. So we use it all the time. But I wanted to make pizzas for the quince kids today, and we didn't have time to clean out yet. So probably Wednesday, we'll be able to make pizzas in the outdoor kitchen for them.
Can you say happy birthday to my cousin Nick? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Para bim boom bam. Oh my god. What are so.
Man.
Your son said your husband is right beside you. I know, isn't it weird? You guys, when I was putting on live today, I was like, do I have to do the join me? And I was like, oh, he's like, here, I don't have to do the join me. Love watching your cooking videos. Oh, thank you so much. It's funny because like I never thought people would enjoy watching my cooking videos. I'm like, I'm not really like trendy with my angles and I kind of like cut things not as well, but I feel like people can relate to it and they do enjoy it.
Gary, I actually have glasses. I just don't wear them.
No. Good man, beautiful couple. Thank you so much.
Eric, thank you.
When your husband is there, do you guys still do your routine in the evening? Yes, my husband likes going for walks with us. He sits at the plaza with us. We love watching the kids play. My husband invented a game for the kids at the plaza that they still play to this day, like the whole entire ranch. So he does an evening routine with us. If my husband didn't like walk with me and enjoy things outdoors with me, it would just I feel like that's something we love together.
They want to know if you're wearing a dress for the quince.
Oh, you guys. I have to go dress shopping, and if you are Hispanic and you've been to Hispanic events, weddings and quinces, you know that it's not like a sundress type of event. I have to basically go prom dress shopping. And
Prima, saludos, sorry.
oh, it's okay. And I think I'm gonna vlog it. And what I was gonna do is maybe pick 4 dresses and then have you guys pick what one looked best. Because Abby's dress is gonna be a surprise, but mine does not have to be a surprise. But it has to be nice. The mother of the quince girl really, really needs to go all out.
J&M, yes, beans and nopales are bomb.
That's the other thing I was going to mention because I won't spend even $100 on a dress. So like I'm gonna be doing my own hair and my own makeup so that we can give more towards the kids and towards the evening, just being special for everybody who's coming. Like that's what's important to me. Even my daughter practicing today, she was getting nervous at the end, and I was like, Abby, when you guys go out there the day you're quince, I want to see you laughing. I want to see you enjoying that dance with your friends. It does not have to look professional. Like this is your night to just be joyful and love what you're doing.
Saludos a todos los de Linwood.
Beautiful family. Due to go to Lacia Church.
They want to know what your dress size is.
I don't know, you guys. I don't know when I bought a dress last. I'm a size medium in clothes, so I'm not sure how that works in dresses. How is your Spanish? Yes, más o menos. It depends like what I need to do. Like I can go into any grocery store and like ask for what I need. Like basic things you'd need. I feel like I'm really good at. Hello, Aaron and Lalo. My name is Dora Alice, Texas, and I love your children. They are so sweet and funny. When you're eating tacos, wow, it makes me want to go to Jalisco. Oh, you should. Jalisco is beautiful.
Saludos a todos de Pennsylvania.
Españolita de Aaron. Have you been to, you've never been to church before? I went to church in the States because I'm Christian and my husband's Christian. And our whole entire ranch is Catholic, and I've been to a couple, I don't know if they're called sermons, but I've been to the Catholic church on Sundays, but I like to watch my church on YouTube Live on Sundays, my church from Michigan. And sometimes I post it so that you guys can watch it with me too, but how many siblings do you each have? I have 3 sisters, so my parents have 4 altogether, and my husband has 2 brothers and 1 sister, so their family has 4 altogether as well. But I have all sisters. Ontario, California. Okay, nice. Buenas noches, Aaron and Lalo. Buenas noches, Karina. And then, man, I feel like we had a couple other things to talk about before.
I mean, I'm trying to think of the questions that they had in the last video. I think somebody asked me if I keep getting this question if we're like cold with each other because we don't film like us hugging or like kissing or. I mean, my wife's a film taker, so like we can't just put the camera down or hand it to somebody else. I just want you guys to know that just because we didn't film it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just something that, we just didn't get.
Also, I'm gonna tell you guys, my kids could film me and my husband, and I am not joking. They get the worst angles of me. Like Abigail, we were walking the other day, I was like, can you film this? And I didn't hear the beep, and I was like, well, you're not filming it. And she's like, yes, I am. And she's arguing with me, and then I get it back, and she filmed like 2 seconds of it. And so I think it's hard because like I have this artistic perspective, and my kids just aren't old enough yet. So, but now that my husband is back, I do want to include us more because we do everything together. And if we have a project, we're splitting it up on how is it going to be done like efficiently and best. So I do want to get that in the vlog so you guys can see how families have to work together on homesteads. Because we argue sometimes and we butt heads, but we know we still have to get it done. So either we quit and we don't do it and we don't have any of this, or like we agree to disagree and we get it done. And that's what me and my husband most time do. We sometimes disagree and we just get it done because we both want the homestead and we both want the same things. I can't wait for
That
Christmas
just has to
time.
be an agreement between us. We have to be working to get the same goal.
So said, how long have you been together? And we've been married 14 years. 14, you guys. That's the other reason why, like, I feel like we love each other so much, but we're not. Me and my husband, that is not like our love language. We are
Yeah.
not like my love language to them is doing things for them, like cooking them fresh meals and making sure they like feel comfortable and good. And my husband's love language is almost the same thing. Like, I'm gonna make sure the stalls look good for you, so one day you're gonna bring a horse here, or I'm gonna make sure all the chicken stuff is done, so it's not so hard for you guys in the morning. So I just feel like our love language is a little bit different.
What do I do for work in our ranch? So
Any memories?
I think I mentioned this before, but we're gonna try and do the most that we can, just to have several streams of income, and just really put ourselves through the paces and see what we can actually accomplish.
You're squinting so bad to
I
see
know.
it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make him wear glasses next time we do the love.
I know I have glasses. I just never wear them.
Come here, wanna show him the baby Baba? You guys, Penelope has the kitten's baby Baba. Show him. Oh, look how cute that will do. It's almost as cute as you. Almost. I'm the same way with my husband. We've been married 14 years as well. We don't kiss and hold hands as much as we were together so long.
It's a kitten. It's a kitten.
The kitten, Abby has it. She's hiding it from you guys. You guys sneaky find it.
She said, I love the pictures you take.
Oh, thank you so much. Te casuela.
We actually sold food before, if you guys can believe it or not.
It was a little bit stressful.
Yeah. We ever move back to the U.S.?
I don't know. I pray we can build a home here. Just like I prayed that we could live here, and I felt like it took a lot of time and effort. I pray that the next thing is building a home here, because we live in my suegra's house, and it's beautiful, and it's a big home, and we have lots of space. But I really just want a home of our own. So that would be our next goal. Would not be the United States. Our next goal would be to build a home in Mexico. Since you have diabetes, you need to take care. Yes, he does.
I do, but Mexico probably has the best diet for a diabetic, which is all protein.
Except for the pond lady be going past
Yeah,
every
well, I
day.
don't really eat buns. So.
How do you... Question is, how do you do...
How do we take care of the kids and go to work? Well, we fortunately we can work with our kids. I can literally take my kids to work.
Right. Precious family, you are showing the world an example of loving, hardworking family, and that is very real about what life is about to him. And somebody's, in Mikey, yes, we have already done that. Me and my daughter were baptized last summer together in Lake Michigan, and it was just so special to us. I wanted to be baptized for years, and then to be baptized with my oldest daughter was a huge blessing. She was just wearing her baptism shirt, actually.
Amy, thank you.
I'm not gonna give up on the Mexican dream. I have 2 boys, 15 and 11. I'm slowly bringing them into my dream too. Oh, and you know what? That is a good point, because I guess we've never talked about how our children felt when we decided to move to Mexico. And I feel like, especially Abby loves Mexico the most. Like, I don't see her wanting to leave, but when we first moved here, Abby had a very hard time adjusting, and I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know if she's gonna want to be here. And now she just loves it. Like, if we told her we're gonna leave, she would not take that well.
I don't think any of our kids would leave.
No.
Especially not right now. I mean, it might change in the future, maybe if they have to get a job or whatever it is. But right now, we wouldn't be able to get them to leave Mexico.
We wouldn't push either way, though. My kids know that I tell them God gave them gifts, God has a will for you, that's what you need to follow. It might be completely different than me. I just want them to have that confidence that this is what God has given me, I'm going to go for it, and I have my family to support me. If that's in the United States, if that's here in Mexico, if that's in China, I just want them to feel confident in what God has asked them to do.
Sorry, and it's one thing to tell them that, but we're actually showing them that we can do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? My wife makes money doing photos. This is a talent that she has. You know what I mean? I am doing what I want to do as far as work, because, you know, I realize that I can. Nobody told me that, you know, this was possible. Nobody told me that I could live off the land. Nobody told me that I could, you know, whatever it was. I grew up thinking that I had to go to work 9 to 5. You know what I mean? I don't want my kids thinking that. I want them to know that they have gifts and that they can use them.
And someone said I am leaving in November only because my baby girl is having my first grandchild, and I'm so sad to leave Mexico. Aw. You know, and that makes me a little nervous too, like thinking when my kids get older, I hope they all live by me, like secretly, so I can help take care of grandbabies. Saying she's sad to leave Mexico though.
Man.
Did you guys have to apply for visas to live in Mexico? My husband and my kids have dual citizenship. And then we just have to work on mine, because it's so funny. Like, we work so hard for my husband to get citizenship, and then we come back here and now we have to work, and it's not as hard, but it's something we have to take time to be able to do. But my husband and my kids both have dual citizenship. Happy, like you and your
Saludos a todos de
kids.
Monterrey. I'm sorry.
Someone said they want to marry my sisters, but my sisters.
Yeah, good luck with that.
No, I love my sisters, and they're all very, very beautiful. But they like living in the United States. They wouldn't want to have the life I have. They like my youngest sister likes coming to visit me, and she's so funny on the vlogs, and like our relationship's really good. But she wouldn't want to live in Mexico. She's not gonna be cooking like breakfast, lunch, and dinner and stuff. But that's just what I like to do.
JJ asked, how many months did it take to be a welder? It just depends on what you want to do. My course was 4 months long.
Have you thought about going to Cancun? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you guys something. I am terrified of sharks and orcas. So, like, if I went to the ocean, it'd have to be like crystal clear, shallow water. But my goal is like not to be here in Mexico and go see the ocean. I would love to go see historical churches. There's a place in Tequila, Mexico, where you get to see like the process of making tequila, because Jalisco is known for its tequila. I would love to go do things like that. Somebody said like, why do we have clay shot bottles as one of the centerpieces? That's not for like our kids to go take shots. It's for the adults, but it's also because Jalisco is like known for its tequila, and it's just such a cool part of here.
I think somebody said they wouldn't be able to get used to shopping day to day. I think, I don't know if anybody else does that, to tell you the truth. I think that's just what works for us and our routine.
Oh, they do. All the moms from the kinder, we race each other to get. There's a lady here named Carmela, and she sells veduda. And like, we don't tell each other, but it's secretly in all the kindergartner moms' mind, who's gonna get to her veduda shop first, so we're not waiting in line. So I run. I'm normally the first one there. Oh, also for tortillas, you have to wait in line. So I normally drop my kids off and run.
Said Lalo, did you miss your wife's cooking? Yes, I did.
Yes, you have eaten so many
I've-
tortillas and beans.
I know, I can't even explain. I mean, I know how to cook too.
But
My life in Michigan, I spent working.
Yeah.
It was nonstop. So I could, sometimes all I had for lunch was an apple or something, or a cucumber. And my wife's like, "You're weird. Why do you like fruit?" But that's just what was easy for me.
right, I like fruit inside of juice, but it's hard for me just, like I can eat a carrot, but I can't just like, fruit's weird for me. I also, if you have ever lived in Mexico and you have had the tortillas, the beans, the rice, and then you go to the States, when you come back to Mexico, it is like you cannot wait to just eat all day and have those flavors back. Hey, pumpkin.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, I enjoyed, being with my family. I wanted to sit down at the dinner table all together. I did. Me going to Michigan or the States was just something I had to do at the moment.
Does that say, what is that? Jicama.
Jicama.
Oh, yeah, jicama's
I
good.
love jicama.
Right now it's tuna season, and like we cannot get enough of those, especially if you buy them fresh and then you put them in the fridge and they're nice and cold. They're so good. Well, we buy them every day. So hard daily here in the USA. I hope we go back. He can get rest like Lalo.
I don't know that I'm getting any rest. I mean, honestly, I haven't showed you guys any of, what I do here.
Yeah, because your routine's different than mine. We
Yeah.
help each other, but his routine is definitely different than mine. I need to do a vlog of like following my husband around one day.
I feel like I have more work here, but it's more satisfying work. In Michigan, I could go to work and, nobody even knew I was there. I didn't know the owners. They didn't care if I was there or not. But knowing that I'm doing this for my family and our future is the most fulfilling thing.
Oh, can you hear the announcements? It's funny because
Tunas, oh my gosh, I love tunas,
yeah,
sorry.
we buy them every day.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to do a special vlog with you, Lalo, because you would be so curious, you guys, how his life here in Mexico is so different than mine, and we work together, but it is different.
Saludos a todos de Denver.
But I will tell you, I tell you guys how the moms bring their kids lunches every day, and the moms walk the kids to the mom walks them home. But my husband is one of the only dads who'll put on Annabelle's backpack and walk her to school with me.
I
And
know.
it's so funny because he'll have on this
And-
like floral backpack with his cowboy clothes.
I do, and I enjoy every second of it. I can tell you that much right now.
Hello from Southern California. Hi, abuelita. Did you graduate to become a welder? Yes, he graduated.
What do you mean graduate? From like high school or just like the program or what?
Why did you move to Mexico?
Are
Are Mexicans from Texas Mexican? I say I'm Mexican in my heart, so, and people here say the same thing.
Mexicanos,
They say I'm Mexicana now, so.
mexicanos nacen donde les da la gana. Donde sea nacen. Do you wanna answer that? How-
What?
Whatever they asked earlier.
I swear my vision's getting worse as we go.
I think it's the light. Oh, why did you move to Mexico?
That's kind of a long story, and if you look on our vlogs, we have my family's immigration story, and we talk more about that. But the lifestyle, the culture, the family, the people, it's something that can only be explained through my vlogs and me showing you guys, because I couldn't even explain it properly. And like even the smells here of like tortillas in the morning or chicharrones over the fire, like in the middle of the street, it's hard to explain. I try to give you guys the best visual I can, but it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful here.
My reasoning is a little bit different. It involves more of my family, but yeah, like my wife said, you can go back and watch our vlog on that.
And let me see, hold on, we're gonna go down this way. Oh, wait, somebody said if you hold control key and hit the plus key, it makes the text bigger. Oh, we need to try that. I don't know how I would do that from my phone though.
So is that Idma? Said my son wants to move to Spain, and I don't want him to. I can give you my thought on that. You know, I feel like my kids, I'm only borrowing them. I'm here to guide them, and you know they're gonna have their own life to live, just like I did. I can tell you right now that my whole family, my wife's whole family, anybody that knew us, thought we were crazy doing this, and I'm pretty sure they still do. And I'm fine with that. You know, I mean, like I said, I'd rather do this and fail than to have it eat at me the rest of my life.
And you guys, like, that's where I knew that I had to trust in God to provide for us, because it wasn't like we were coming here and my husband was gonna have a job like he has in the States. And I do photography, but I don't speak Spanish, so I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do photography there. And I can, and like I don't even know how that's possible, but like I can communicate through my art with people. And God's opened doors for us, even our YouTube channel. It was funny because I think it was in February, my husband came in January, and in February he left, and he still had to finish his welding degree. And we were just a little bit nervous about things. And I just remember praying, like, God, like, we need to make a way, please. And my YouTube started growing, and that provided an extra income for us. And my kids got to watch that because they prayed with me. And I've had my YouTube for like 7 years. And God was like, you can still trust me. It's still going to be okay. So we came here like blind, and everything was completely different. And we didn't know how we were going to make it. But we knew we felt a pull. And we knew it's what we really wanted for our family. So, I don't know.
She said, is it hard to go to Mexico if you're not from Mexico?
Yeah. Oh, it's hard. I had to be willing to adapt to the culture. I could not come here with my American culture and expect things to adapt to me. Like, you cannot do that. I'm gonna tell you, even when we had fiestas come up in April, and a lot of families bring their children here from the States, and the kids from the United States have a hard time adapting with the kids here on the ranch. For example, the kids here on the ranch, at night at the plaza, if somebody goes and gets a bag of chips, if they're sitting with Annabelle, their friends, they ask each friend, do you want one, do you want one, do you want one? And then all the kids here on the ranch play a little bit rougher with each other. And so when the kids from the States came, I remember one little boy, he was a little bit older too, maybe he was like 10, and he bought some snacks, and all the little ranch kids went up to him and they're like, you know, is he gonna offer him? And he's like, no, you can't have any. And I was like, we need to teach our kids that when they come here, you have to adapt to the culture here, because otherwise you won't enjoy it, and it will be hard. And it was hard learning all of it at first, and now it feels second nature to me.
Yo soy Sandoval. I hope we have I don't know that we have. I know that for a fact my dad did. You know, I just don't know if we're there yet. I hope that we can help people here, you know, in different ways.
I think, is that Maricela?
No, Maricia.
She said that now because of our channel, her and her kids siesta. That makes me so happy. Our kids know siesta time without looking at the clock.
Yeah.
Like their bodies know. And they're like, time to go. And they don't even go to sleep. Everybody just relaxes. And nothing's open, you guys. Every single store in our ranch closes from 2 to 4. If you don't have milk or you don't have something, you gotta wait. The people and children in the, oh wait, I want to answer this one. The people and the children in the rancho aren't constantly looking at their phones. They socialize and interact. So I'll tell you one thing, it is, maybe in the States, it's normal for like every kid. The kids in elementary do not have up to 6th grade. So the elementary goes from 1st to 6th. Up to 6th grade, they do not have phones in their class. It is not like the States where like, I don't know if your kids have like a right to have a phone. In Mexico, like that's just not a thing. They don't have cell phones in school. Most families cannot afford for their kids, for everybody in their family to have a cell phone. And that might change in the future, but right now it's not like that. So when they go to the plaza, they're there to play. And like my son Cristiano, he has an Xbox that his aunt gave to him. It's really old, okay? And sometimes his friends come here, they cannot wait to play Xbox. Because in our ranch, there's one tienda where you pay 10 pesos to play the Xbox. Because not every kid has a gaming system. So these kids, and Cristiano, even though he has one, he'll be like, Mom, can I have 10 pesos to go up to the store and play with my friends? So that's like even something I like here.
My kids realize now that, you know, not everybody has this opportunity. You know,
And kids don't deserve it, I feel
Yeah.
like either. They don't have this mentality of, I don't feel like my kids deserve a phone or need a phone.
Yeah,
And
I
my
know.
kids don't ever say, well, I feel like I deserve it. I feel like we feel more like, oh, we're blessed if we can have it. But if we can't, like it's for a reason, we'll be okay. I feel like they have that perspective at least.
They do.
For example, today we went to a store called Soriana, which is like a bigger market in Ocotlan.
It's kind of like a Walmart of Ocotlan.
Right, not as big, but it could be compared to that. And there was there was like at least 5 little boys. When I say little, between 8 and 11 maybe.
8 and 12 at least.
And they're in very dirty clothes. It's hot out, and they're asking, "Can we wash your car? Can we bring your groceries in? Can we take your cart back?" I already know they're gonna be there, and so I always go into Soriana and I buy them a pack of Jellos, and then I obviously pay them for helping us, but then I always give them the Jello. And today there's a couple extra kids there, and they screamed, and they all ran back to the shade and opened the Jellos. And it's just something like that. Some people don't see, you know, my kids see that. They see that there's kids in the streets. They see that people don't have everything, but they also see that you need to give. Like, even if you have a little, you still need to give.
Not only that, but the happiness a Jello can bring.
Yeah, pack of
Yeah,
Jellos.
just one Jello.
They all screamed, and then they all ran and like ripped open the thing of Jellos. And I do it every single time I go there because I know those kids are gonna be out there. Like the other day, I brought them some pizza, and they know now when I'm coming, so they all fight over who's like gonna bring in the groceries and stuff. So I always buy a big pack of Jellos so they can all share them.
It is really difficult though to see the amount of poverty. Honestly, Mexico, I don't know who labels countries as a third world country or first world country or whatever it is. I don't know how you get that label.
They're
That
ready.
Mexico should not be a third world country, and that's like hard for me to understand.
Oh, your parents are from Hamai. We are actually going to be going to Hamai in the next couple weeks to do my daughter's quince photos. You know, there's a church out there, and they call it like the ruins. And it's so historical, and I was just reading the history on it. And I don't want Abby to have like the generic Quince photos, nothing against that, but I want her photos to be like art of Mexico. So I'm gonna take her to the ruins. There's a lot of history behind it. One day I'm gonna tell you guys about it. It's just wild. Honduras and younger went to Honduras. Oh wow. Most kids in the US I just want to understand how generous and to share. I love what you are teaching your children. Oh, thank you. Even when we lived in the States, I told my kids, you're not allowed when you get older, you're not allowed to go out to eat unless you have money to tip. You always clean your table. Just like common things that parents don't teach their kids. Like it's okay if you want your kids to like go to college and things, but don't run that through their head and not teach them, you know, the basics of caring for others and doing the right things. And I say that as a waitress of teenagers coming in and having tons of money to blow on food, and then they don't leave you a tip, or they don't clean their table, or they're very disrespectful.
Saludos a todos de
Let me
Monterrey.
go clean, open this right over here. Oh, these are probably good. Are they good, buddy?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yolanda, thank you. Solomon, I'm not really sure where you live, but I feel like every country is corrupt. I mean, they might hide it better or whatever it is, but I feel like everybody is corrupt. Hello from Maryland. Hello, everybody in Maryland. Saludos a todos los de Rosarito.
I always let Jalisco. I don't know who the governor
Saludos a
is.
todos
I don't know
los de
any of it.
Tonalá. J-Rod,
People
thank
are
you.
beautiful people. The Mexican people are beautiful people. Very beautiful. Very kind. Very loving. I have not come across anybody on the ranch who has not been anything other than that towards me. Hi from Niagara Falls. Oh.
Eva,
Well,
So
we
I've been-
we are still tired from our trip to Guadalajara. I feel like we haven't catched up on our sleep, but
so
my
let me,
husband's just tired.
let me tell you what I have. I'm not complaining because I wanted to be here. Just to give you an idea of my day to get here. So I end up waking at 3 a.m. because that's my work routine. I was supposed to get on a plane in Muskegon at 5:55. I found out at 4 o'clock that they ended up canceling that flight. So I had to find an alternative, which was a bus ride, a 4-hour bus ride to Chicago, only to sit in the airport for 5 hours, and then fly to Guadalajara, which is another 4-hour flight at 2 o'clock in the morning. I got here at 5:10, and then it was another hour and a half to get to our house. And from there we ended up going to Ocotlán.
Yeah.
We ended up going to Ocotlán, came back by 4, and I took a nap for 2 hours, and then was right back up and taking care of the stalls. So I've had a really, really long day.
A really long day, but my husband was actually the one who wanted to do a live, and he's like, we really need to do a live.
I just feel like,
I want to answer people's questions.
yeah, I just feel like so many people had questions about, you know, what I mean, me getting here and all that stuff, and I just wanted to answer at least some of them.
Guanajuato. I really do want to go there, but we have not been there. We haven't been much outside of our ranch. 4 flights and within 24 hours to get back to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
we've flown with our dogs before too. It was not fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather drive to the border than have to fly with my dogs again.
Oh my gosh, remember when we had to take a bus?
When did we? Oh yeah, I had to take a bus. I took a bus once from the ranch to Michigan, you guys. I did that once. One of the biggest mistakes of my life. And I also want you to tell people that my beans are so much better now that you've been back.
They are a lot better.
I had him try them. I'm like, aren't these so rancho? Like, they taste like the other mom's beans. And he's like, actually, they do. So,
Kristen, I don't know, it's an ejido. I mean, if you look up the definition of an ejido, it's land that's owned by a co-op, basically.
my husband is staying in Mexico. Bus ride to Michigan. My bus ride, you guys, I think it
What
took
was
me
that-
5 days.
What was that, like a 2-hour trip?
No, it took me 5 days. No, because my suegra, my father-in-law, they used to do it all the time, and they're like, it's just 2 bus rides, one from Guadalajara to Houston, and then from Houston to Chicago. And I was like, all right, I can do it. No, we got to Houston, there was no bus to Chicago for some reason. We had to stop in every city, in every state, up until we got to Grand Rapids. It was
I think it's an 18-hour bus ride just from here to the border.
I'm gonna tell you guys, the Mexico bus was the best part. It was so comfy, it was air conditioned. It was when I got into the United States where it got rough.
Yeah. Somebody asked, what did I think about the Go? I love it. I've been out there like 1,000 times now.
No, like the day Penelope was running up and grabbing feed, I'm like, are you out here alone? She's like, nope, I'm grabbing feed for Dad. And they're just out there watching the goat. Sounds like a greyhound. I think it was.
Yeah, most likely.
It was not fun, you guys.
Richie, I want to do a type of welding, and I want to integrate everything else that I want to do. You know, I mean, I really know, like, I really want to focus on just like repairs, because around here there's nobody that can offer like a mobile welder, for example. So that would be awesome if I could just go out to the field and weld on some tractors or some machinery, and you know what I mean, come back home. I don't have to spend, you know, day in and day out working on the same thing. It'd be something that'd be quick for me, and I'm in and out, and I can get paid and go on to the next one.
I really hope, though, what our job in the future will be is rescuing the garbage horses.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I really do. If you've ever lived in Mexico, you know they have garbage horses in the city, and it's horses that pull a trailer full of garbage. And I don't blame the families because they have to do this for an income, but they don't have enough income to take care of their horses. So I would love to one day have like a garbage horse rescue. That'd be such a cool thing. When are y'all?
When are we doing the cookout?
I'm gonna try to do it Wednesday because the gamelan, the boys for the quince, and the girls come back Wednesday and they come in the evening. So I'm gonna try to do a cookout in the evening. I'm praying for you guys. Thank you so much.
Saludos a todos de Florida.
Yes, I'm gonna rescue garbage horses one day. I want to do it. All right, you guys, I think we are going to get going because it is getting late. And you guys can't see, but my kids are like swarming us behind the scenes.
It says you two look so sleepy.
We're so sleepy. I told my husband today we had to go pick up my daughter's graduation dress for kindergarten. I was like, I don't remember the last time I've been this tired. And it's just from going to the airport. We haven't catched up on our sleep yet. But we wanted to say hi to everybody, and you guys are excited for my husband to get back, so we had to do a live.
It says that Randy and Lala have a cash app.
We don't have Cash App, but we have a PayPal that is set up for my daughter's quince. And a lot of people have donated to the younger boys in our ranch that are going to be in the quince for them to get new boots. So I'm going to take them on Saturday, you guys, with my husband out to Ototanico, and they are going to pick out some boots, and they are so excited. They can't stop talking about it.
Man, I can't even imagine, like, can you imagine if the kids here, say the kids that play in the plaza, saw the parks that we have in the United States?
Oh yeah, we don't have like a playground park here. Like even in the schools, it's not like that. It's on
Hi, Emily.
teeter totters and a couple swings.
And they're like the old school, like steel swings and everything else, the slides, the teeter-totters and all, and they go up super high. It just, I can't even imagine what these kids would think of
They,
parks there.
well, and I'm gonna tell you, the children here, especially on our rancho, are more, I don't know what the word is, but like, they are not like afraid, and they play a lot rougher, and everybody's okay with that. So I feel like if there's a playground, they wouldn't use it like the kids in the States. Like, they would be at the very top jumping off. It would just be so
Yeah.
wild and funny to watch.
I just spin the bottle in that thing.
Right. Like when they play tag, they're like,
Aubrey,
"Thrice!"
hello. Shout out.
Okay.
Will you do that?
Shout out please to Aubrey.
Is a hurricane going towards you? I'm not sure what hurricane. We don't even watch the news here. I honestly, after a while, I don't even know what day it is.
But like they don't do the weather for our ranch because it's just so like secluded. They do it for
Okay, Sam, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Buy them some nice boots. I swear you guys are gonna make me cry. I can't wait to do a vlog for them to get their boots. They're gonna be so happy.
We don't have solar power, and I plan on getting solar power. We have to do one thing at a time.
Solar power is actually a big thing here in Mexico too, and most people do have it because the government helps them pay for solar power. So most homes here, and most tiendas in Ocotlan do have solar panels on the top.
Hmm.
Actually, when I moved to Mexico, it was the first time I really seen a lot of things with solar power.
But I can tell you right now, those are one of the projects that I want to work on. Solar power, rainwater, maybe a well, maybe adding to the stalls, more chickens, and everything that we were talking about when we first came here.
The kids are gonna be so happy about the
I know.
boots.
I literally can't thank you guys enough. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Do you need air conditioning?
Actually, it's cold here at night right now. We had a hot like 2 months, and right now it gets pretty cold. We keep our blankets and stuff on at night, but it feels good. It's like that cold desert feeling, and we have such a nice breeze that goes through. Like even the boys are gonna love their boots, and just even the girls, like the girls with their outfits, they're just all so happy.
Oh, thank you so much. Can't wait to visit San Francisco.
Be happy for the both of you. Oh, she's bundled up too. Amy said she's bundled up too. It's a good, like, during the day, it's a nice heat, and then at night, it's like the perfect coldness.
Oh man, Ralph Malph actually built a seesaw, and I was just telling Penelope, I was like, man, we should build a seesaw for the goat.
The goat would love it.
I know.
I was just telling my husband too, the goat loves to climb, and I really want to make it something it can climb on top of. You want to say hi, Pumpkin? Annabelle wants to say hi to all you guys.
Yeah.
Or look at, I'll put it right here.
Luna. Hola.
Annabelle, everybody loves to watch you eat food. Did you just sneak out to the kitchen? What did you eat?
I ate a bolly and 2 breads.
Well, same, I did the same.
That's how good they are here.
Amy, I'm not
Annabelle
sure.
is so cute.
Amy, I'm not sure what the weather was, but around 2 o'clock it was extremely hot.
Are you sneaking that baby kitten from Abby?
No, she has it.
Annabelle?
And that.
Did we rescue it?
Yes.
Annabelle, will you say hi, Amy?
Hi, Amy. Somebody sent us money, I think.
For the boys' boots, for the chambalan.
Isn't
I
that
know.
amazing?
For my dress.
Oh, your dress. Oh my
Grandma
goodness.
Vicky's buying you your dress.
Mhm.
Annabelle. Annabelle's always in the back of my vlogs, and people who really, there's some people who really notice things, and they notice Annabelle's personality. She is just our little wild child. Has it been raining here? It's been raining in Colorado for days.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
It's been raining here a lot too.
Yeah, just about every evening it's rained.
Annabelle's the one who eats the most salsa. 100%. And look, here's Cristiano. You wanna come say hi?
Hi.
You guys, I'm telling you, they're kind of all going back and forth, like waiting for us to get ready for bed. Hi from Grand Haven, Michigan. Hi.
Who was that?
Grand Haven's beautiful. My husband's like, who was that? Dog lover from Grand Haven, Michigan. Love your beautiful family and your animals. When I'm in Michigan, I go out to Grand Haven all the time. Number one, I love the Goodwills out there.
Culver's in
I
Grand
love-
Haven's bomb.
I love Culver's. And then there's a Goodwill there, and there's this supermarket next to the Goodwill, and it has a salad bar. And I'm trying to think of what it's called, but I love salads, and I'm always going out there for their salad bar. It's called like D&C or
What was-
D&H.
What was that park that we went to? Remember it was all made out of wood?
Oh, the Imagination Station. If you're from Grand Haven, I don't know if I think they might have took that down.
I'm not sure.
That
We
was-
haven't been there in a while.
One of our favorite places to take our kids. I don't know if do you remember that wood playground and you had to like crawl through the little spaces?
They had all kinds of like little spaces. You remember?
I wonder if Abby would remember. Okay. Sorry, we got stuck on Grand Haven. So beautiful. D&W. Yes, that's what it's called. Yes, I love it. And it is a little bit expensive. So I only go there for the salad bar, but I love walking around because they have such unique things and it just feels so fresh going in there. But only out in Grand Haven.
Somebody wants to know how they donate to your live, or is there a link?
We do have a PayPal on my YouTube, and people donate there for the quinceañera. But I'm not sure how you do it on the live, because we have like a different perspective of it.
Yeah, we don't get to see
Hi,
all that.
Cristiano. Cristiano, keep being cool. Cristiano. Abby gets so mad at him, his older sister, because he's like the coolest kid in the ranch, and everybody goes past him and they're like, "Hey,
I
Cristiano."
know. I don't even know how this kid knows so many people.
Everybody.
Half of the kids I don't even know.
Is Cristiano the cool kid on the ranch?
I
Yeah,
went
look
to
at
council with him, and everyone, all my friends came running up to him, and I'm like, what?
You still have the kitten? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just tiny black panther. It's not a panther, but we don't.
Is Cristiano driving it? Cristiano sometimes drives, and I can tell you, Cristiano is very.
Don't say he's a better driver than me.
Yeah, he's a lot better than Abby. Not in any way. But he takes on like how Dad's a better driver than me.
Norma, gracias.
Cristiano just has like what is that word where he like can catch on to things quick,
He
like
has,
even
like-
sports and stuff.
Well, he has like the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, like the hand-eye coordination. And he does not panic whatsoever. Like Abby panics, Cristiano just like knows how to turn on a curve, doesn't go too fast.
Fernando, I'm gonna try to.
I swear the writing's getting smaller.
I know. I feel like my eyes are getting tired or something.
It says, does the baby panther cry a lot? And it hissed at us a lot. It better not be a panther, it better be a kitten.
It doesn't hiss at me, Mom. It's fine. I love her so much.
Elliot was
It was
sucking
sucking
on
on my
Abby's neck.
Once it's mommy, you gotta give it its baba.
I know.
Yeah,
I
but
told Abby,
75
like, put it
hours in
away.
the dance class, they were getting it bought up. So I think it's fine. It needs like 1 more hour and then I do it.
I always tell him that. What he's gonna do when he gets older. Can you quickly tell us
Your birthdays, not the year.
Okay, my birthday is February 23rd. My husband is March 24.
Mine is
When is your birthday? Annabelle's is November 3rd. Cristiano's May 22nd. It's weird because as I'm saying it, I'm thinking of it in Spanish because I have to say it in Spanish so much for the schools. Penelope is March 8th, and I don't know when Abby's birthday is.
Mom.
Abby doesn't need anything. Abby says July 26th.
Listen, somebody wants to see the kitty again. The panther. Hurry.
Maybe we're gonna name it Puma. It's a kitten, you guys.
I don't know, man. The tail's like super long.
Wow, look at the tail. That's its tail right here. That's its baby tail.
Everyone's gonna comment. That's a
Well, Abby, you gotta show him its face. There
Well,
you
I'm
go.
trying to sew it. It's so cute.
We think it fell out of a car in Ocotlan, and we just happened to see it in the middle of the road. People were driving over it. We didn't even know if it was alive. The
Nancy
kids were
Casillas, hello.
screaming. I had to run and save it.
At the first glance, I thought it was a puppy or just a hairball.
Somebody said they have the same birthday as you.
Aww.
What?
July
exciting.
24th. Happy early birthday, Virginia. What does it say, Virginia?
How precious. It is a cute little kitten. I'm just worried about the dogs, you guys. Because we have 2 German Shepherds. I'm worried. Because we have to keep our animals outside. Not right now. Obviously, the kitten is way too little. But once it got bigger, it'd have to be an outside kitten.
J-Rod,
Well, I want them to be friends.
sorry, J-Rod, I have corn planted in the backyard right now.
What Abby's kids say? How much did they say?
Abigail, I'm gonna literally start crying again because I cried earlier. Somebody just gave $100 towards your quince. You guys
Cynthia,
don't
Garza,
know.
muchísimas gracias.
I'm gonna have to 100% vlog the whole trip out to Ocotlán because
photo shoot.
in the photo shoot, you don't know how much it means to the kids on the rancho to be given like the opportunity to have something so nice.
I mean, this is how rare this happens, okay? Like, not just like us receiving money, but like us being able to take these kids. We don't even know if we're gonna be able to take these kids with us. Like, if they'll get permission to actually leave, you know what I mean, and not have to go to work or help their parents, or, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
might have to cover like whatever they make that day.
Right, because kids in Mexico have to help. Like, for example, my son's friend, his name is Chewy. He is the cutest kid. He is so kind and nice. And I only see him in the plaza. And he always sits and says hi to us. And today we were in Ocotlan, and his dad was on the side of the road. And he was sitting with his dad selling vegetables.
Yeah, you have a
And
little stand.
and I said, Lalo, I can't believe this kid comes out here every day. And I didn't know he had to do this.
Well, he's Boo Boo's age. He's in Boo Boo's class.
Right, and the Cristiano. He's in one grade. He's in one grade ahead.
No, he's in the Serendoria where Abby is.
Uh-huh.
Just 1 grade behind.
And he's a sweet kid, and he's seen us. We parked, and he was so excited, and he's waving to us. He's waving to Cristiano, and I just wished I could be like, just come hang out with us for the rest of the day, and just come relax. But he has to help his dad, and it made me emotional because like Chewy's so close to our family, you know. And I don't want to think of it as a bad thing though, because he's learning a skill and he has to help his family. Like my husband was saying, it's such a gift. We can buy these boys boots that they like, and but also it's like a gift that they get to hopefully come out with us for the day. So like today they were telling me, they're like, we already asked our parents, but they need to make sure, you know, Lalo's gonna be with you.
Yeah, that
and
it's gonna be, I mean, they can't even believe that we wanna pay for this. You know what I mean? They're probably like, you know, this is a lie, or, you know, maybe they're just telling you this.
And that was the first thing the boys asked us when we asked them to be in the chambelán. They asked Abby, because we put them in the group WhatsApp and with me, and they said, we want to do it. They said, but like we can't if we have to buy, you know, the clothes for it. And you got to think, in the States, I don't think the chambelán boys are worried about buying a pair of jeans in a nice area. Sure, I'm sure their families can do that. Here in Mexico, it's a little bit different, and they were like, maybe if we can rent an outfit, we can do it. And I told them, I was like, please don't worry about that. Like, that's why we're only having a couple people in Abby's quince, so that we would be able to do this. even if you guys couldn't donate, me and my husband and my family would have sacrificed to be able to buy these boys something nice. But because you guys donated, we can buy them something extra nice. And I just can't wait. And I know they can't wait. Like, what are they even gonna think when we bring them out there? And we're like, you can choose the boots you want.
I have no idea.
So thank you guys so much. God bless you and your beautiful family, Amy. That was so nice, and that was so nice of you. Like, you guys get to be a part of this whole thing with us. Hello from Los Angeles.
We have this also.
You lived close to Los Angeles, didn't you?
I live in Wilmington, heart of the harbor.
Split it with me.
Oh, so kind of her.
I know.
Goodness, what's the
Oh, Greg
Greg,
Wilcox,
thank you so much.
thank you so much.
You better hold
He
this
donated
up.
$10. Maybe we'll be able to also get them lunch when we take them out. Abby, I don't even know what your boys are gonna do.
Eve, I do have two brothers and a sister. I have an older brother and a younger brother, and then my sister's the youngest. My brother actually owns a house in Guadalajara, but doesn't stay there all year. He might be there for a month or two out of the year, and the rest of the time he's in Michigan, and he's also a welder. And my other younger brother lives in Michigan full time. So does my sister.
Well, they said I like the boots you bought, Aaron. You guys, I love my husband, I've had Ariat boots for almost 15 years. And my husband bought me a new pair. And I'm sure I'll have these pair for the next 15 years. They're so comfy. I've worn them everywhere. Walking up to the school, working in the back. I love them. I'm so happy.
And the boys commented how cool they were.
They did. Abby's Chamalan group was like, oh, we like your boots. We want our boots to be those colors.
No, I steal.
Yes, that's by Long Beach. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to church with my uncle in Wilmington. Oh, wow. From Texas, very beautiful family, English or Spanish. So happy to get your new camera, Aaron. Oh, I am so excited to use my camera, you guys. I can't even wait. I wanted to use it today, but I forgot dance practice was today, so I'm gonna have to use it on Saturday. Annabelle, there's some cold juice over
Yes,
here.
please don't forget to leave a like.
This is called Feel Up.
Oh, what is it? What kind of
Yeah.
drink is it?
I left it in the freezer.
Aaron, can you think of any more questions that they answered or they asked on the last live?
I can't think of any more right now. And then Ruby asked, how can we send money for Abby's quinceañera? And you can send it through PayPal on our page, and that goes towards Abby's quinceañera.
This is the best juice you've ever made in your life.
Oh my God, I just made agua fresca de mazapan, and Abby said this is the best juice you have ever made in your life, and that is a compliment because you know how like kids are honest with you about that stuff. Oh my gosh, like your fourth cup.
Somebody said, where's your lovely suegra? My mom is in Phoenix right now.
She's in Phoenix. She's in a town called Yuma, right?
Mhm.
And she will be back very soon.
Do you guys like four-wheelers? Yeah, we like four-wheelers.
We like them, but we don't feel like, look at Cristiano's like, yes, but we don't feel like it's a necessity. So Cristiano does. Like, for example, I'm glad I don't have the temptation to use my four-wheeler over walking to school. I like that
I was just scared for the bunny.
she just got scared of the bunny. I like that because our cars are parked inside. We're like, oh, we gotta walk. And I like that feeling. I live in
San Juan
Mesa,
Capistrano.
Arizona. What happened with Abby's eyebrow? Abby, do you want to tell them what happened with your eyebrow? See, I told you people notice things we don't think they notice.
Is that, do you want me to sew on the eyebrow?
Yeah.
It's not filled in right now, but I got 2 eyebrow slits.
It's something that's kind of cool here for her and her friends.
Did Abby get into a fight with the hair trimmer?
Lalo tells everybody she got in a fight with a cat, so.
Yeah, I tell everybody that she got in a fight with Puss in Boots.
Abby's like, nobody's gonna notice.
But I went with Bobo to go get his hair cut, and then I came back.
You guys, I was like Abby when I was younger, because a lot of people are like, well, I don't know why you'd let her do that. And Abby's an artist too, and I was very expressive that way when I was younger. So I didn't mind whatsoever. Oh,
Harley.
thank you so much. Oh.
5,000? What did they say?
$5,000. Just kidding. $5. Thank you so much. Tell Abby her eyebrow is so cool. See, Abby, some people think it's cool
Take
too.
that like this.
I think it looks like a half.
Mom.
Did I ask?
Boo Boo said it looks like a
She can draw it
half-brow.
back on with a Sharpie.
No, she has to for school. She has to fill it in for school because they are strict in Mexico school, like with their uniforms, and you have to have your hair.
This morning.
Oh, did
Even though I
he?
had it filled in.
I told you. Which I actually don't mind. School's only 4 hours a day. I like that they're in school to learn. They still have fun with their friends, but I like that. You know, they have to be put together. And I tell my kids, even like for my photography, I don't go in my dirty farm clothes. If I'm gonna go take photos, I like to dress professionally. So I like that the kids have to go to school knowing they have to dress properly. So when they get older, whatever their job is, they know, okay, I have to dress properly for this.
Oh, I thought that was normal water. Hey, that's mine.
Oh, sorry, I haven't this one.
Did any more eggs hatch? No, but there's actually another chicken that's laying on eggs right now.
Yes, we have a very broody hen right now.
9 babies, dang.
Someone said 4, I have to go for 8. No, they go for 4 hours, and they get a lunch break with their mom. I go and bring them lunch. And I'm gonna tell you, my kids are thriving better on 4 hours of school than when they were in the States and they had 8. Yeah, Abby's a 6. When you get to the older grade, it's 6, but still.
was like only 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Somebody
Oh, that's not
said, didn't the
bad.
duck have more eggs? And then somebody asked what your boot brand
Oh,
was.
thank you so much. Oh,
Who
you guys.
donated?
Evan Elizabeth?
Evan Elizabeth Duke, thank you so much.
How much did she donate?
$5. Thank you. Oh, you guys.
Annabelle, will you say hello, Caleb? Annabelle?
People like Annabelle so much. She knows that's her flex that people like Annabelle.
Why do you
so-
look like that?
Hello, Caleb.
What?
Oh, Annabelle. Oh, he's just thinking about.
Did somebody donate again?
Yes, the way they do school in Mexico is a lot better. And kids really have to learn the basics. And I love that. I love that they have to memorize their times tables. And I love that there is not like this big, huge push of there's a test coming up and we have to meet state like requirements and stuff. It's not like that. And teachers are highly respected here in Mexico.
Somebody asked, can they wear makeup to school?
They're not allowed to.
They're not
to wear heavy makeup.
They're not allowed to wear heavy makeup. They can wear light, natural makeup, which is what I taught Abby. Is like, it's okay if you're a teenager, if you want to wear makeup, that's okay. But you have to learn how to put it on natural and well. And so they can wear it to school. They cannot have fake eyelashes to school. They cannot have dyed hair.
Nails.
They cannot have fake
You
nails.
can't hair a certain way, like you can't cut it in a pixie cut.
Yeah, you can't.
Secundaria.
Yeah, you can't have wild hair. And because school is respected in Mexico, they're there for a good reason, and not every kid can go to school. Some kids have to go work. Some kids have to stay home with their families. School is very, very respected, and there is no messing around. You don't go, which the director is the principal, you don't go to the principal arguing about why your daughter should have purple hair, why your son should have a certain type of whatever. You go to school to learn, and then you come home. And because school is 4 hours and you're going there to learn, people don't fight over those things.
I just want to address, thank you so much for everybody that just donated money. I couldn't read your guys' name, and I didn't want to interrupt, but thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. But I just want to get that out about school, because school here in Mexico is so different, not just the hours, but the way kids have to go to school.
I can get my nails put on for my.
Uh-huh. Mentioned it earlier.
Your boots.
Oh,
your
Ariat,
yeah.
yes, their Ariat brand. I love them so much. I did buy a pair of a brand called Dublin because they were cheaper, and I wanted a pair of paddock boots that I could just slip on and go outside with. But I didn't like, they're great for just working, but they're not great boots for like, if I have to work, I have to change to walk to the store because it kind of got too messed up. I feel like my Ariat, I can work and walk up to the store and they still look really nice.
J-Rod, so that's the plan. I actually wanted to get like purebred animals. I wanted to have 2 of each and have something that, something that I knew wasn't gonna go towards me. I wanted somebody that, you know, that we're gonna look for that breed in particular and just have them live a long life.
Someone said my daughter's 14. I don't allow her to do like her hair, makeup, and stuff like that as well. And you guys, like when they go to the plaza, you'll see in my vlogs, my daughter is more dressed up. She can express herself more when like we're going out to the plaza. But in school, since the kids all kind of follow the same thing, my daughter's not like whining to me, why can't I do this? Because all her friends can't do it either. And like I said, it's not saying you have to stay like that the whole day. It's saying you're going to do something serious. Let's dress for it. So one day when you're going to work or you're going to go do something, you know, hey, let's dress a little bit differently. Let's be a little bit more professional about things. Same I do for my photography.
Evan, Elizabeth, Duke, we were actually talking about that, having people sponsor certain animals if they'd want to. We just don't know how to do that. We don't know how to like go about that.
One of my dreams, as soon as that goat is old enough, we are going to breed her so we can have milk, so we can make goat cheese, because we love fresh cheese in our family, and that's something that will help sustain us as well. Plus, I love goat cheese. So that's something we want to be working towards.
This Mama's View from Home, absolutely, there's decent paying jobs everywhere in Mexico.
Are there any musicians in the family? Cristiano is one of the most beautiful singers. He is a beautiful, beautiful singer. But besides that, no.
I don't know, you never know. People might like instruments.
Yeah, they might. I'm just saying,
My dad-
as of right now.
My dad was actually had a band when he was younger. It involved my dad, 2 of my uncles, and one of my dad's cousins. Ricky, Ruby, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruby. Look at Annabelle's coming in to check the lock. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys.
You forgot to mention I'm a good dancer.
Oh, Annabelle wanted me to mention, she is a good dancer. She actually is a really good dancer. So is Abigail.
I was wondering when you're gonna mention me. I'm like, really gonna do that?
Abby's a beautiful dancer, and Abby has a heart for animals, especially baby animals.
I love kittens.
Yeah, the kitten was her dream come true.
I've been begging for a kitten for as long as I can.
All right, you guys, I think we are going to get going. It is getting late, and
Somebody said hi to the baby ducks.
aww, let me see.
Fed bread?
Fed bread, $10. Thank you so much for Abby's quince.
I mean, will you come say thank you?
Thank you.
No, come
Come
over
here,
and
Pumpkin. She's holding her baby kitten.
She's like, I'm not moving with this baby kitten.
Abby, come over here, Pumpkin.
Thank you.
Abby is going to be with us, you guys, when we go to bring her boys to get their boots. And Abby's funny because she's like kind of shy on camera, you can see. But when she is with her friends, it's just going to be a completely different Abby. Oh, it's reconnecting. Sorry, you guys.
I don't know what happened here.
It was great catching you on my name, guys. Letty, this message is. Hi from San Antonio. Have a good night. Thanks for going live. Oh, thank you guys. We love going live. We love being able to talk to all of you.
And please let us know if we've missed anything, like, you know what I mean, any questions you guys have.
We did get my daughter's red dress, and I cannot wait to take photos of her. No, they know. I think they know. Uh-huh. No,
Oh, Pee-Pee's red dress. I love Pee-Pee's.
no, not Annabelle's red dress. All the kids have to have dresses for their graduation.
No, Pee-Pee's dress for kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
If
so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for going live. My family and I love watching your videos, and family from Los Angeles, California. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. What type of dance do the girls do? I don't know what it's called. Do you know?
You're just gonna have to wait till you see
No,
the
like,
video.
what do they like to dance?
What do they like to dance? Well, I mean, here's a lot of zapateado and banda. That's about it. Cumbias.
Thanks for sharing a little part of
Adriana,
it.
gracias.
I hope you have time to continue recording so you don't miss out. Gracias. Yes, I'm gonna have time to keep recording for you guys. I recorded all day today. I was so excited for you guys to see my husband back and to see him on the ranch. Lalo is funny. He is funny. It's just like you guys haven't seen his full personality yet. He's kind of like serious on here, but my husband is always like making jokes and stuff.
Will we both be dancing at the quince at some point? Yes.
I was just telling him, I was watching the kids dance, and I was like, when you dance with me, you need to like bust out a nice spin or something. We're gonna practice it. Build a tiny house so we can book a stay vacation.
Oh man, that would be awesome. I would love to do that. To have people stay here. You know what? I'd love to not only have people stay here, but I'd love for people to.
Okay, in just a minute, I'll go with you.
I'd love for people to like experience the people that live here. I know people that have very little and that would give me whatever it is they had. You know, I've never experienced that anywhere else.
You guys make me laugh. Goodbye, guys. Hope you live a happy life. Oh, thank you. Hi from Riverside, California. That'd be so amazing. You
Yes,
guys
we
will see
will
it.
post a quince.
We actually have somebody who is filming the quince for us, and I am so excited. He actually might come and also film when we do Abby's photos. So that will be so excited, and I'm going to be posting his business page and everything because he is an artist. It's not just going to be like a vlog. It's going to be a full-blown video for you guys to watch.
You gotta answer that other question.
What was it?
Open it up. Down. Right there. Wait, oh no, down. Oh yeah, that one.
I'm new to your channel, but why does your husband reside in the U.S. and why do you stay full-time in Mexico? I'm just a little confused. My husband, we were here together, and then my husband went back to the United States because he wanted to get his welding degree, and that took some time. So while he was getting his welding degree, he was also working. And I wanted to be here in Mexico with my kids because this is their home now. They prefer to be here, and I prefer to be here. So we just kind of had to make that sacrifice, and it would have been harder for us
Hey, Cristiano.
to stay in the United States while he was getting his welding degree than it was for us to be here in Mexico where our home is. And you guys, like, when they say it takes a village, I have a village here that's like helping me and supporting me and our family, so it just felt good to stay here. I feel like it was harder for my husband probably to be in the States.
It was extremely hard. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. We've been apart before, and I thought it was just gonna be like, you know, I'm going to work. It was not like that at all. It was extremely hard for me.
Yeah, but I feel like on my side this year flew by, and it wasn't. We've just become so much more used to Mexico that it flew by. It just felt like we were home. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Oh, that's great. Family over everything. I'm glad you have a village. That is important.
It is important.
It is important, and look at Annabelle in the bed. Asleep, you guys. I'm glad. PM Tuesday here. I'm not sure. Time differences. Yes, we do have a time difference, but it is late for us. And our kids are kind of doing a tutoring summer school, so we have to be up early with them. That's the other reason we're tired, because we're waking up early to get the kids ready for school. All right, you guys, we are gonna go to bed, but I just want to tell everybody thank you so much. I promise you, I'm gonna do a vlog of us bringing the boys
And
out to pick their boots.
and we'll try and get a reaction video too of when we tell them, you know, that what you guys sent.
Right, and we need to. My husband's gonna have to do that in Spanish. The boys think I'm like funny because I try to speak Spanish to them. I don't know how they understand me though. I don't know if it's because they're younger, but they understand me when I'm talking to them. But my husband will translate it for them, and we will probably tell them on Wednesday, you guys. And then we just got to get the parents' permission to bring them out with us, but. We are gonna make sure they have a super special day and that they always remember this. So thank you guys so much, and we are gonna go live again. Is today Monday? We'll probably go live on Sunday,
Yeah.
but I will be posting vlogs throughout the week. And thank you for letting me know where you guys are from and supporting and loving our family. A huge reason that we can still be here and doing this is people like you just loving our vlogs and supporting our family. And it brings me joy too because nobody here speaks English, so when I can read through your guys' comments, it just makes me feel good. Sometimes I'm having hard days and people tell me, you're such a good mom, you're doing great. And you don't even know how many times I've cried just hearing from you guys and being like, okay, today was a rough day, but like I can get up and do this, and I still have support from people I don't even like physically know, and that means so much to me. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
And everybody have a really good night. Buenos noches todos.
Buenas noches. Muchísimas gracias a todos.